Happy to be joined now on Off the Roster by Toronto Scepter's forward, Olympian. It's Natalie Spooner. Thanks for this, Natalie. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks so much for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for making time. I got to be honest. Like watching hockey these last few days and these last couple weeks, I keep seeing the Factor commercial. I am so sold. The Natalie Spooner Factor. I'm all in on these prepped meals. I'm in for it.
There you go. Have you tried them yet?
I have. They're pretty damn good.
They are good.
Nice.
Kelly, I have to send you a
Nice.
coupon. If you need them, I'll send
Yeah.
you a coupon.
Yes, as long as it's loaded with carbs and sugar and green. That's what I like. I can't do your diet, Natalie. You're too much of a high performance human. I need like the opposite of that.
Oh, I have a sweet tooth too.
Okay,
Sweet
perfect.
tooth.
Okay, well then hook me up with that. Yeah, I'm down.
It's amazing, and I like the explosion of the women's game over the last few years has just been. I mean, it's been a long time coming. First of all, but I like not just the PWHL, but you look at the WNBA, even the NWSL, like just across North America and even across the pond with the way that the women's game, women's soccer, has really started to blow up as well. I mean, it's been incredible to see this explosion that has been so long coming. And for you, how many years you've been around it? What's it been like to experience this explosion as a whole?
Oh, I mean, it's been a dream come true. I think obviously when I graduated university a long time ago and entered the CWHL, we were fighting, to get a league like this out of the CWHL, and it never came to fruition. But to be able to then go on the Dream Gap tour and promote our game and show that there is a market for women's hockey out there, and to eventually, become the PWHL. And I remember that first game at Mattamy Arena. We didn't know what it was going to be like, and we were just like praying that people showed up. And I remember when Billie Jean came out to drop the puck, it was just like electric. And in that moment, I was like, wow, we have something special here. We've created it, and now we just got to run with it. And I think we saw that, season one, and then season two even better, and now season three. And just to see our fan bases grow, our league grow, I think it's exciting. And I think the fans are all about it, and we love it. We love seeing the fans show up with their posters and their costumes and everything.
Well, we know that Canadians travel well, and we know that there will be a healthy contingent in Milano, Italy. And as I'm prepping for, I will also be in Italy. As I'm prepping for the Olympics, he said, if I don't enjoy the local vino in Italy, I'm not doing Italy right. So a question to you, Nat, is when will you and the squad indulge in some vino? And additionally, before you prepare for a game against the United States, will you guys be sampling the hopes and dreams of American fans in order to power Team Canada to gold
Yes,
in
for sure.
2026?
Maybe save the vino for after we win.
Okay.
But I mean, I hope I can get some fresh pasta and bread there. And, it just
You
looks
will.
all delicious. But yeah, just looking forward to getting over there, competing with my team, and bringing back another gold to Canada.
So, due to recent results, and I'm talking specifically about the rivalry series and the 25 World Cup, this is one of the few times where Canada is the underdog in like international hockey. When was the last time you were an underdog in underdog to our American counterparts more specifically? But when was the last time you were like an underdog in any international play? Do you remember?
There used to be many events.
Okay.
Like 2014 would have been the Olympics where probably felt like the most underdogs. That was the game where we were down 2-0 with like 2.5 minutes left, and we came back to win that game. But I mean, when I first joined the team in 2011, like in 2012 Worlds, we lost to the US like 9 something crazy in the round robin, and came back to win that World Championships, which was my first World Championship win. So, I mean, every game against the US can be kind of crazy, but I think it's just who's going to show up on that day and who's going to want it more. And I think, the group that we have has a lot of experience, has a lot of heart. And I think, we're so proud and honored to represent Canada. And I think the fans and Canadians are going to see that when we get out on the ice.
Sarah Nurse revealed to us the other day that Emma Maltais is one of or part of the group that sets up the tunes in the locker room. One, does Emma do that as well for the Toronto Scepters? And two, will there be more of a group playlist on Spotify that everybody adds to get their favorite tracks on?
Ooh, normally Emma kind of just takes it over until people complain, but most of the time she's got pretty good music that no one's really complaining. So yeah, I think we're all pretty good with Emma controlling the music.
How are you feeling right now? It's I know looking back at training camp, you were talking about how excited you were about the summer that you had coming off the knee injury. How are you feeling going into this Olympics?
Yeah, feeling good. Obviously, the last 3 years have been a grind for me. Coming off of pregnancy, to having kind of a post-pregnancy injury, to then having obviously season one, a great season, and then tearing my ACL to rehabbing that. I think it's just kind of been one thing after another, but to kind of keep battling and to make it to this point, I'm feeling good on the ice. Getting so many chances, just needing to bear down a little bit. But I think that is going to kind of come as the season goes, and just keep fighting through that. So yeah, I feel good. I'm excited to be with the team and heading over there, and just hope I can contribute in whatever way possible.
A fourth Olympics, like not many people get to do this. How cool is that for you to have that on the resume, have that on the Wikipedia page, 4 Olympics?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, I think when I went to my first Olympics, I never thought I would be in this position at all. But I think this one is going to be extra special, like getting to have my son there. He kind of is finally getting everything and loves like the other girls too and cheering them on. So it'll be really cool to have him there, have my family there. Last Olympics, obviously being the COVID Olympics, there was no families at the Olympics. So this time to be able to have my family there cheering us on will just be amazing.
Okay, so let's bring it back closer to home. As the PWHL expands, and salute to Vancouver and Seattle joining the league, so will the rosters. And so, which also means some teammates will be moving in the expansion draft, and it's rumored that there will be 2 new clubs. I think 26, 27, correct? Or is it 27, 28?
Yeah, next season.
Next season, right.
Yeah.
So if this hasn't been discussed yet, or it has been discussed in the group chat, is there any sense of like the mood, either excitement or like, man, like, hey, it's great to see you ladies now, but like I may not see you, next year or the year after.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always bittersweet. It was kind of the same with Vancouver, Seattle. Obviously, I think it's amazing for the league, and Vancouver and Seattle were so excited to get teams in their market. And you look at a lot of these markets where we've gone on the takeover tour, and they're just like dying to have a team in their market and to have women's hockey. So in that sense, it's amazing. The bitter part is you're losing teammates. Your friends that you become close with on your team are having to go to different teams. But I think in the big scheme of things, people realize that, this is the betterment of women's hockey and making sure that we're growing and we're getting to where we need to be. But yeah, I don't know how many teams they're planning on putting in. I think it's all speculation right now, but I guess we'll see when everyone else does down the line.
For sure. And we're excited too. We're also excited for January 17th, which is the Battle on Bay Street. Natalie Spooner, I'd like you to make a bold proclamation.
Yes. Well, first of all, we need everyone to get tickets to come out to Scotiabank and watch us and cheer us on. I think before when we played in Scotiabank, the atmosphere has been electric, and we need to recreate that. We recently played at the Bell Center, and it was crazy loud in there. So I need the fans to be louder than it was at the Bell Center. But I mean, I think we need a big win at Scotiabank Arena. I don't know.
Listen,
yeah.
And that is exactly what I wanted. And to follow up with that proclamation, will your teammates Daryl Watts score our goal or the game-winning goal? Natalie, put it on record. We need to speak this into existence.
I'm going to put 2 goals for Daryl.
Let's go. Lock that in. Yeah. 2 goals.
Yeah, 2 goals for Daryl for sure. I think it's going to be a big game for Daryl. Hometown. Let's do it up. Yeah, I don't know about the game winner, but I just feel like she's just going to set the tone and go out in there and score too.
She's keeping the game winner for herself, Cab. That's
no, I don't know.
Why not?
I don't want to put too much pressure on Daryl.
Okay, fair enough. Last one for me, as we speak about Scotiabank Arena, I had a friend who used to play on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and this mother bleeper ate Chipotle 3 times a week. Now, when he told me that, I can't remember how he did in that particular season, but Chipotle was his go-to his meal. And I'm thinking of Chipotle because I remember seeing you in Taco Bell, like doing a Taco Bell partnership, and I was messaging Ryan Reeves. I'm like, bro, I got to get in on this. But what is the most, what is the guiltiest pleasure that you indulge in whether off season or like on off days or a stretch where you're just like Dan and I, we're going to watch some, NFL playoffs on the weekend. We're just kind of laid back and, have our hand in a bowl of something. What is that hand in a bowl of something that Natalie Spooner enjoys on a random Sunday or Monday or whatever?
I'm bad because I don't think I feel guilty for what I'm eating. So, But ever since the 2014 Olympics, I eat a chocolate bar before every game.
In real life?
Every game. Let's go.
What do you mean?
Because at Canada House at the 2014 Olympics, they were giving away free chocolate bars. So my mom was like, hey, I got some chocolate bars for you. And so then I remember I was in my room. I started in the morning just like nibbling at this chocolate bar. And I was with Wickenheiser and Zabados. They were my roommates. And they were like, what is that noise? And I was like, it's just my rapper. Just eating a piece of chocolate. And then I felt like I was playing pretty good. So I was like, now I got to eat a chocolate bar before every game. And I just kind of kept it going.
What is the, sorry, what, okay,
what's the,
wait, in 2014, you guys were in Sochi. So was it like a Russian chocolate bar or just like any chocolate bar?
At Canada House, they had dairy milk.
Sorry, Canada House, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So most of the time I eat dairy milks, but I'm not against other chocolate if I can't find a dairy milk. Also, American dairy milks are not the same as Canadian dairy milks. So that's...
Natalie, I have the perfect chocolate bar for you. Score.
Yeah,
that's the one that plays on multiple levels. There you go. There you go.
Amazing. So now we know that chocolate bar before every game for Natalie Spooner. We're going to make sure that this continues. Well, I guess you're going to be making sure that this continues, and we'll see how it plays out. Natalie, we really appreciate the time. This has been so much fun. All the best with the Scepters. We'll be at Scotiabank for the battle on Bay Street on January 17th. We hope all of our listeners will be as well. We'll be cheering you on at this year's Olympics. Thanks for this.
Awesome. Thanks so much.